You know someone like this? Maybe it's you. Degree on the wall. Good salary. People come to them for advice. And yet, quietly, privately, they are one bad month away from financial crisis. Not because they're careless, not because they're foolish, because the very thing that made them successful is the exact thing destroying their finances. Today we're going to talk about the 5 invisible mental traps that keep the smartest people financially stuck. We're going to name the psychology, show you where it comes from, and give you the specific mindset shifts that actually break the pattern. Because this isn't about earning more. It's about finally understanding why earning more alone never works. Harvard researchers studying financial decision-making found something that surprised even them. High IQ individuals are statistically more likely to fall for certain financial traps, not fewer. The reason? Intelligence gives you the ability to build sophisticated justifications for bad decisions. A regular person sees a risky investment and thinks, that sounds dangerous. A smart person sees the same investment and spends 3 weeks building a spreadsheet proving it will work. This is called over-complexity bias. And it is almost exclusively a disease of educated, high-achieving people. They don't keep it simple. They engineer elaborate solutions to problems that didn't need engineering. Meanwhile, the boring, simple, consistent strategy, the one they'd never recommend to anyone because it feels beneath their intelligence, is quietly making ordinary people wealthy. There's a pattern that appears in the financial histories of smart people so consistently it almost qualifies as a law. It goes like this. I'll sort my finances once I finish my degree. Then, once I land my first real job. Then, once I get the promotion. Then, once the kids are in school. Then, once the mortgage settles down. The goalposts never stop moving. Because smart people are always preparing for the financial life they're about to live, and never actually building wealth in the life they have right now. Psychologists call this temporal discounting, the tendency to value a future version of yourself over your present one. The result? Years pass, decades pass, and the wealth building that was always about to start never does. Here is the part nobody says out loud. Smart people are often the worst status spenders because their identity is wrapped around appearing competent and successful. The car, the suburb, the school fees, the wardrobe, the restaurant. These aren't frivolous choices. They are identity maintenance. And every dollar spent maintaining the image of success is a dollar not building actual wealth. There's a famous study that found the majority of genuine millionaires, people with real net worth, drive ordinary cars, live in modest homes, and are virtually invisible. Meanwhile, the people looking wealthy are often one unexpected expense away from collapse. Smart people know this study. They've read the book. They agree with the argument completely. And then they go lease a BMW anyway. Because knowing and doing are 2 entirely different skills. Smart people also have a particular relationship with research. They are very, very good at it. And this becomes a trap. Because there is always another book to read, another podcast to finish, another strategy to compare, another variable to account for. The research never feels complete, because for an intelligent person, it never is complete. So the investment never starts. The financial plan never gets implemented. The first step, the simple, imperfect, slightly uncomfortable first step, never gets taken. This is analysis paralysis, and it masquerades as diligence. It feels like being responsible. It is actually fear, dressed up in the language of intelligence. The final trap is perhaps the most dangerous. Smart people tend to believe that income solves wealth problems. It doesn't. Studies consistently show that lottery winners, high-earning athletes, and sudden wealth recipients return to their prior financial position within a few years, because income without financial architecture just flows out faster. Earning more accelerates whatever system you already have in place. If your system leaks, more income just leaks faster. If your system builds, more income builds faster. The architecture has to come first. So what actually works? Shift 1. Automate before you think. Smart people overthink. So remove thinking from the equation entirely. Set up automatic transfers to savings and investments the moment your salary arrives. You cannot outsmart a system you've already bypassed. Shift 2. Embrace the boring strategy. The most wealth-building strategies in history have been almost embarrassingly simple. Index funds, time in market, consistent contributions, living below your means. You don't need to be clever, you need to be consistent. Shift 3. Separate identity from income. Until you detach your self-worth from visible markers of achievement, you will keep spending to prove something to people who are not watching. Redefine what success looks like privately, and watch what happens to your finances publicly. The cruelest irony of intelligence is this: the smarter you are, the more creative your excuses for not starting, the more sophisticated your justifications for waiting, the more elaborate your plan for eventually. Wealth doesn't reward intelligence, it rewards consistency, simplicity, and the humility to follow a boring system for a very long time. If you're smart and you're still broke, this is not a verdict on your potential. It's an invitation to finally use your intelligence the way it was always meant to be used. Not to complicate, but to commit. If this hit home, share it with someone who needs to hear it today. And if you haven't watched our video on the mortgage secret, your bank hopes you never discover, that one will make you genuinely angry. In the best possible way. Subscribe to Smart About Wealth. Think smart. Live wealthy.